Dior Tanglewood was born into the affluent society of the High Elves, within the ethereal beauty of the Eleonora forest. From a young age, he was groomed to embody the arching poise and wisdom befitting his kin. But to everyone's dismay, Dior had always gravitated towards the shadows, drawn by an inexplicable allure to anything that glittered or intrigued secrecy. Despite possessing a sharp mind, he often found himself in trouble due to his dexterous fingers pilfering delicate trinkets from unsuspecting elders, a penchant for pocketing that would define the early years of his existence. His family, both respected and revered, despaired at his rebelliousness. Dior struggled against the stringent expectations placed upon him. He longed for adventure beyond the whispering trees and coveted the streetwise charisma of the wanderers who passed through his homeland. His desire for liberation led him down a path he couldn't resist, a life of quiet thievery under the moonlit glades of Eleonora. Dior's clandestine activities eventually caught up with him, though it was his adept use of thieves' tools and his ingenious ability to concoct plans that kept him running for years. His transgressions were discovered by the High Council. The punishment was swift, but rather than exile him, they saw his potential in a different light. His intelligence and adaptability were traits too valuable to squander. They beckoned him towards redemption through the arcane arts, offering him a chance to use his unconventional skills in the service of their kind. Though reluctant at first, Dior delved into the disciplines of magic, where he found solace. He learned of bladesinging, a long-forgotten tradition embracing both spell and dance, and he poured himself into mastering it. Now, as a neophyte bladesinger, Dior strives to redeem his past misdeeds, using his wizardry to shield and protect rather than to steal and disrupt. His deeds from his criminal youth help him in understanding the motives of the dark corners of society, allowing him to outwit the malevolent forces he now subtly fights against. Though his mischievous spark has dimmed, Dior Tanglewood, the former thief-turned-wizard, walks the fragile line between shadow and light, determined to serve the greater good while ever wary of the draw of his past.